Well, hey, y'all. It's Andy, your rock and roll shaman, trying to get all my little technical glitches over here. So I wanted to continue our conversation on psychic myth busting because, I'm really passionate about what I do and I try to work in a really high level of integrity. And I think it's important that I'm working in that high level of integrity so that we can start expecting this from all of us professional psychics, healers, spiritual beings out there. Okay, so psychic etiquette, what does it mean? Psychic etiquette is at its basic level an energetic boundary. It means that if I'm walking about in the world as mom, or even just as Andy, I'm not going to be picking up things from the people I walk by. I'm not going to go to the grocery store and know something that I shouldn't know. It's not okay for me and it's not okay for you. That's something that I hold as being very important so that I'm not just picking up stuff. So energetic boundary that I put into place, that I kind of put up a little bit of a block so I can stay in my world, stay very present in my being, and I'm not just receiving random hits. That can be really exhausting. And more than exhausting, it doesn't feel ethical to me. So we have boundaries in place for that reason. It also means that if I bump into you on the street and, oh my gosh, I know something terrible about you, well, shit, I'm not going to tell you. Not because I'm trying to withhold something from you, but because you're not asking. When you sit down and pay me to do what I do, then you're asking. But if I'm just bumping into you and finding out something, I may phrase it as, I'm receiving something. Do you mind if I share? But more than likely, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut because we don't have sacred context open. We don't have the Akashic records open. We don't have those energetic boundaries in place that I know that I can trust that information. My process is whenever I get into my office each day that I'm working with clients, I open sacred space. And in that way, I'm giving spirit permission to come in and share insights. Clients pay me to do this. I share what comes through. We record it so they have it for later. End of the day, I close it. I'm done. I go home. I'm mom. I don't have to play that way. So I think that's a really important distinction that needs to be in place. And if you're working with somebody and you don't know what their stance is on psychic etiquette or what their ethical position might be, ask them. And this way you're holding them accountable. And this way you're helping them be better professionals. Don't ever feel embarrassed to ask questions because it's important that you guys know these things too. And it's important that we are the ones who set the standard for what you need to expect. I'm setting the standard, baby. Darn it. And my other big psychic etiquette is if I'm drinking, I do not do readings. I don't have as much control over who might be trying to come in. And you know me, I like to know who's coming in and who has vetted them and what they have to say. So if I'm drinking, I don't do readings. Don't ask. Or if you want me to come to a party and do readings for you, don't offer me a drink because chances are I really like one, but I'm working and I don't do that. So hope that answers some questions and helps you feel a little bit safer venturing into this world that you guys may choose or not choose to venture into. But it's an important thing that we start asking of our professionals what their standards are, what their ethical stance is, so that we can really bring everybody onto the same level playing field, right? Yay. If you have any other questions, you can find me anytime online at rockandrollshaman.com. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Okay, I'll hang up now.